Imagine a vast empire stretching across 3 continents, encompassing lands with diverse cultures and traditions. Amid the grandeur of Roman rule, a rich tapestry of influences intertwines, including notable contributions from brilliant minds and artists of African descent. In this video, we will delve into the fascinating intersection between Rome and Africa, revealing how African intellectuals and creators left an indelible mark on Roman culture. Our goal is to explore how these extraordinary individuals not only participated in Roman life, but also shaped and enriched the world they lived in. Get ready to discover how the presence and impact of these Africans went far beyond what many imagine, challenging prejudices and unveiling the true diversity of the Roman legacy. African influence in ancient Rome. A general overview. Imagine a vast empire stretching across 3 continents, encompassing lands with diverse cultures and traditions. Amid the grandeur of Roman rule, a rich tapestry of influences intertwines, including notable contributions from brilliant minds and artists of African descent. Africans were not merely subjects of the empire, but active participants who shaped Roman culture. From North Africa came philosophers, writers, and artists who left an indelible mark on history. These influences were felt in various areas, from philosophy to visual arts, and from literature to education. Rome, a city of great cultural diversity, became a melting pot where ideas and traditions from different parts of the world mingled. African intellectuals brought new perspectives, enriching Roman thought with their unique contributions. This cultural exchange was fundamental to the empire's development and its ability to assimilate and transform external influences. The African presence in Rome is a testament to the connectivity and complexity of the ancient world. These influences helped shape a civilization that, while centered in Europe, always had a truly global dimension. The stories of Africans who lived and worked in Rome are proof of the power of cultural diversity and the lasting impact it can have. Exploring the African influence in ancient Rome allows us to better understand the richness and depth of Roman history. It reveals how Roman civilization was not just a product of Europe, but a synthesis of cultures from across the Mediterranean and beyond. Terence, the African playwright, and his contribution to Roman theater. One of the most emblematic examples of African influence in ancient Rome is the playwright Terence. Born in Carthage, North Africa, Terence was brought to Rome as a slave, but his intelligence and talent quickly drew attention. Freed by his master, Terence dedicated himself to writing and became one of Rome's most important playwrights. Terence's comedies, known for their refinement and elegance, brought a new sophistication to Roman theater. His works were adaptations of Greek plays, but with a unique sensibility that reflected his African perspective. Terence tackled universal themes such as love, friendship, and identity, always with a touch of humor and a profound understanding of human nature. Terence's influence was felt not only in the theater but also in Roman literature as a whole. His clever dialogues and well-developed characters served as models for later writers, including Cicero and Seneca. Terence demonstrated that African cultural heritage could enrich Roman culture, creating works that resonated with audiences of his time and beyond. Beyond his literary impact, Terence also played an important role in Roman education. His plays were often used as teaching material in Roman schools, helping to educate young people in the principles of rhetoric and morality. In this way, Terence's influence extended through generations, shaping not only theater but also Roman thought. Terence's legacy is a testament to the power of creativity and resilience. His story of personal triumph and cultural contribution highlights the importance of Africans in the construction of Roman civilization. He not only participated in Roman life, but also helped define its cultural parameters. African philosophers and thinkers in the Roman court. In addition to playwrights like Terence, ancient Rome was also home to African philosophers and thinkers who made their mark on the Roman court. One of the most notable was Apuleius, born in Numidia, North Africa. Apuleius was a writer and philosopher known for his contributions to Latin literature and philosophical thought. Apuleius is best known for his work, Metamorphoses, also known as The Golden Ass, a novel that blends fantasy and realism to explore themes of transformation and identity. But beyond his literary prowess, Apuleius was also a Neoplatonic philosopher whose ideas influenced Roman thought. His philosophical works addressed issues of morality, religion, and the nature of the soul, reflecting the depth and sophistication of African thought. Another prominent African thinker was Claudius Ptolemy, a scientist and geographer who, while best known for his contributions to astronomy and geography, also influenced Roman philosophical thought. Ptolemy, of Egyptian descent, created detailed maps that helped expand Roman knowledge of the world and integrate African scientific ideas into the Roman corpus. These African philosophers and thinkers brought new ideas and perspectives that enriched Roman intellectual life. Their contributions helped shape Roman philosophy, introducing concepts that would be explored and developed by later generations. The presence of these intellectuals in the Roman court is a testament to the lasting impact Africa had on the formation of Roman culture and thought. The story of these African thinkers reveals the interconnectedness of the ancient world and the importance of cultural exchanges. They were not merely passive participants but active agents of change who helped define Roman culture. Their ideas and works continue to be studied and admired to this day, highlighting the enduring relevance of their contributions. African artists and cultural expression in ancient Rome. Beyond philosophers and writers, African artists also played a significant role in the cultural expression of ancient Rome. These artists brought unique techniques, styles, and perspectives that enriched Roman art. Among the most notable were sculptors, painters, and craftsmen who left their mark on monuments and artworks that we still admire today. African influence can be seen in various forms of Roman art, from mosaics to sculptures. African artists were known for their skill and innovation, incorporating elements of their cultural heritage into their works. This is evident in many of the mosaics found in ancient Roman villas, which feature patterns and motifs characteristic of African art. A notable example is sculpture. African artists were masters in creating busts and statues that captured the essence of their subjects with impressive precision. Their works were highly valued and often commissioned by the Roman elite, who appreciated the skill and talent of these artists. Roman sculpture, with its realistic and detailed representations, owes much to the influence of African artists. Additionally, mural painting was another area where African artists excelled. The painting techniques and decorative styles brought from Africa enriched Roman artistic traditions, creating a fusion of styles that reflected the diversity of the empire. These influences helped create Roman art that was both unique and cosmopolitan, reflecting the interconnectedness of the Roman world. The contribution of African artists to Roman culture is a testament to the power of art as a form of expression and cultural exchange. Their works not only decorated Roman spaces but also told stories and conveyed values, helping to shape the cultural identity of the empire. The presence of these artists in ancient Rome is proof of the importance of diversity in creating a rich and multifaceted culture. African presence in Roman literature and education. The African presence in Roman literature and education was profound and influential. African writers and intellectuals brought new ideas and perspectives that enriched Roman literature, helping to shape thought and education in ancient Rome. Their contributions were wide-ranging, encompassing literary production, teaching, and the dissemination of knowledge. Terence, mentioned earlier, is a clear example of how African writers influenced Roman literature. His comedies not only entertained but also educated, addressing social and moral issues with a depth that resonated with the Roman audience. His works were widely read and studied, becoming an integral part of the Roman educational curriculum. Another example is Apuleius, whose work, Metamorphoses, remains a fundamental text in Latin literature. His engaging narrative and philosophical reflections offered a new dimension to Roman literature, combining entertainment with profound existential questions. Apuleius also wrote philosophical treatises and speeches, contributing to education and intellectual debate in Rome. African intellectuals also played an important role as educators. Many were teachers and tutors, instructing young Romans in rhetoric, philosophy, and other disciplines. Their schools and academies were centers of learning where African and Roman cultural traditions met and influenced each other. These educators helped shape the next generation of Roman leaders, imparting not only knowledge but also cultural values and perspectives. The African influence in Roman literature and education is a testament to the power of knowledge and culture. These intellectuals demonstrated that learning and culture know no boundaries, and that contributions from different cultures can combine to create a richer and more diverse civilization. Their works and teachings continue to be studied and admired, highlighting the enduring relevance of their contributions to Roman culture. Challenges and triumphs. The journey of African intellectuals in Rome. The journey of African intellectuals in ancient Rome was marked by notable challenges and triumphs. While many of them achieved great success and recognition, they also faced significant prejudices and obstacles due to their origins. However, the resilience and determination of these individuals allowed them to overcome these barriers and leave a lasting legacy. Terence, for example, had to deal with the stigma of being a former slave and a foreigner. Even after gaining his freedom and recognition as a playwright, he faced criticism and distrust. However, his literary skill and the depth of his work spoke louder, enabling him to overcome these prejudices and establish himself as one of Rome's great writers. Apuleius also faced significant challenges. Accused of practicing magic and being an outsider to Roman traditions, he had to defend his reputation and his work in a famous speech known as the Apology of Apuleius. His eloquence and passionate defense not only refuted the accusations, but also reinforced his position as a respected intellectual. Another common challenge for African intellectuals was the need to adapt their ideas and works to a Roman audience. This required a deep understanding of Roman culture and expectations, as well as the ability to integrate their own cultural perspectives. Many of these intellectuals achieved this fusion, creating works that were simultaneously African and Roman. The triumphs of these intellectuals are evident in the durability and influence of their works. Terence's plays continued to be performed and studied for centuries, and Apuleius's philosophical and literary contributions remain subjects of analysis and admiration. They not only participated in Roman cultural life, but also helped shape it in profound and lasting ways. The journey of African intellectuals in ancient Rome is a testament to the power of perseverance and talent. They faced and overcame significant challenges, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire. Their stories remind us that cultural diversity and the exchange of ideas are fundamental to the advancement of civilization. The enduring legacy of Africans in Roman history. The legacy of Africans in Roman history is vast and enduring, reflecting their significant contributions across various areas of Roman culture. These remarkable individuals not only participated in Roman life, but also enriched it in ways that continue to be recognized and valued today. In the field of literature, playwrights like Terence paved the way for a new form of comedy that influenced generations of writers. His plays are studied not only as literary works, but also as historical documents that offer insights into Roman society and cultural interactions of the time. In philosophy and science, figures like Apuleius and Ptolemy introduced new ideas and methods that expanded the horizon of Roman thought. Their writings and discoveries helped shape knowledge in diverse areas such as astronomy, geography, and ethics, leaving a lasting impact on Roman academia and beyond. Roman art and architecture were also profoundly influenced by African artists. The techniques and styles these artists brought contributed to the evolution of Roman art, resulting in a unique fusion that reflected the empire's diversity. Their works helped create a cultural heritage that continues to be admired in museums and archaeological sites around the world. Beyond individual achievements, the legacy of Africans in ancient Rome also includes the demonstration of the power of cultural diversity. Rome's ability to assimilate and value contributions from individuals across the empire was key to its longevity and success. African intellectuals and artists are a clear example of how the integration of different cultures can lead to a richer and more dynamic civilization.